7 meeting at the Amansan Son for Kojo Preko Dankwah. You just join us at Kessben TV. Memoachi Emo Akwaba. Saso and I will join here at 92.9. Medawase Saudi will feed you at 92.9. Memoachi Emo Akwaba. Diagnostic herbal industry main country say Omo de a dross room kwa my friend 1374 T74 they call it. Now 1374 yeah Juma Bebre. Juma yeah that also pa. Mama where blood related diseases and no to say yeah high blood pressure, if it is a high blood sugar, if it is a chronic wounds, if it is hepatitis B and C, HIV, kidney infections, it be a liver infections, ulcer, and I would say a prostate enlargement, it be a bad breath, ulcers and menstrual pains, chronic cough, asthma, it be a chest pains, arthritis, and I feel you know my 9 NES, you nimuna, and home, and compare your 1374 T74, the baby yepa. Mama person motor will help us shop and office or pharmacy shop will be a one sabakabi. Open someone near your diagnostic about industry for the income the 0246 073498 0246 073498 and as it says 050 162 8931 050 now when a diagnostic herbal industry funding come on I'm on the dose from Kwef and a 1374 now about T74 only on Monday come on tell the enemy them for stay fuck you know me na have to part is I'm in control say I'm gonna fix deposit no Jack you adie ye de me ton mo na many agesa achi bia ye wa usika Usika da koto hono man sebyo aye adwuma na sales so na wo ma wo ompe we na afere a mere mati de o enti na me call ye Bayport Financial Services for ho some say we want 5,000 be the ho I didn't me the bremo na mo fanye aye fixed deposit ne mame me de me ye 1 year wo so betime 3 months so betime aye 6 months ni na I will hono mo ma we didn't hear investment the ye what you tell her? But I say me the kwakoto no mejimani say ya enya de meko hobio afini mu nyina one of my friends say Jakusika na wosa na makwakoje e Bayport Financial Services for home come na me no die no etiere nteme na no monkori come frey yo rap bonny ono ane panyin o da e Bayport Financial Services ano na oni ni come that was 0245 153 245 153 and after that 026 300 7922 026 300 7922 now when you Bayport Financial Services funding come on number pa that's right I did if you nyame ampa na chepam efi nyame enti chepam sa men kan cho say yeah that's man being Ghana man and they can hu nyina Jack you know bako weekend di wa ho then so no on tare pam na bibia wo ho me kan fu chepam ama around you no bako wedding wo ho this weekend yeah obako adore no obako sorry materials ni gu wardrobe ni munyo obi ampa ma me pa cho wa when you chepam in conversation say chepam here is the best when it comes to tailoring into an item now in coding come on chepam no timi pam out to say yes when I'm one man here frefro here bolding here shorts and I'm for to got them no any chepam some can just wa wo see one man in the office in the wall who here no so betumi aba na wa ba betusu no ABB ama pam we so or no be deliver the kama in a special branding ATN in term now only chepam ni and come on chepam wo ye awoshi market one man 020 683 7738 020 683 7738 now only ye chepam any come on chepam see your custom tailoring and one or your man she give me breakfast in bed against them who be food because you full of iron Kessben 92.9 the Maakye give me breakfast And it is 7:47. I will hear the studios of Kessben 92.9 and our face of Kessben TV. So on DSTV channel, channel 364, and then on Go TV, channel 121. On Facebook, Kessben TV, and our face of Kessben 92.9, 92.9. Once I can you honor na afi o comment no bibi apeso ye biano. What to Facebook, I met me, I can kind of so I'm so and I may welcome with text messages. Na fi so your WhatsApp messages ni na making kind na so ama na yedi enkomo on my eno ho enkomo ene sese yedi enti no ye behe na bibia etumi akoyie ena no ye bedi enkomo empenfo so ebetena se na nana Kojo eje yeboa nana K ebetena se aspiring national organizer of the MPP and afi so Alexander Eko conformer parliamentary candidate Botiano English Amanfrom ono so ebetena se na fe yedi enkomo na yahwe de eko ene de ebe nyina meka wo so say ochna tomorrow is a Thursday 8 p.m. meet me the punch na yemfa enkomodie bi sonko so embro the punch so 8 p.m. Downside to 10 p.m. Ochina enyumre yebedi nkomo ye pa. We're going to look at too many issues na enim painful so atenase both on Zoom and afi so studio na afi yedi nkomo na ahwe omamu nsem enema ekoso nyina no. Don't miss it Kessben TV the punch myself medebebro na afi yahwe de eko nyina enano nkomo no edoso ye pa. Now enra na deputy finance minister parliament. Now, Oko Parliament, wako dan enema sonku bi edi wo honom. Too many things are happening within omanimwa. They are looking into it. This has to do with Agenda 11 project, and I feel so enema bi akoso within last abanimwa. Enema bi wo honom omaya sebio sika no ye auditing ensisi so sika na ye say no ensisi so eno ho nkomo ye bedi ni nyina enti se deputy minister for finance ekona so okoka kire say government emergency food relief na oye no 2024 sa emergency food relief program no aban then etua 34,000 metric tons of rice say nkebe to media ba to address the dry spell sa time no. But Ministry of Food and Agriculture just about 24,000 metric tons, leaving 10,000 metric tons unaccounted for. Very, very crazy. Yasama edika SSC atwhwe mu pa. Even this anema we nyina koso dia then yesre SSC yehwe na aban ejeje sesika we nyina aba. Sesika ebobo boso nyina aban nim se SSC ojiba. We are not disputing the fact that someone to me just sika we nyina mba na mmom no obeka ne say ya na yeso yepese yehwe nimu se ebese afata se ubedi achi na embeye mako maba mente hwe yakọ yaba mobeka yante hwe yehu de akọ ene de eba nyina. And indeed there are too many figures that are moving around that etrese enema bebre na no entumi anko yi. For instance, Rampem Nyakun, who is the deputy finance minister, is telling all of us, he said, auditing on more year, has also identified a 4.4 billion in claims covering payment already made between 2020 and 2024 on certain Nyemebia, MDAs, Eka se omo aye ho adwuma. 4.4 billion Ghana cedis. Sikana yebobono, wahun. Enye sika ketwa. And I think say yasamwa edi kampa. Yenshe ora ampem nyakon ewo parliament when he was talking about issues, and especially when he was addressing and the Agenda 11 project na esi on my name to say ye bese yesi hospitals no. Advance payments were made almost $7.9 million. Yitua nina nenso no contractors as we speak omo e de sezika na momo no omo amfo omani nkosua sei po anko hu bibia project no kra ekoso yet these monies were paid in advance $7.9 million. Yensha ora ampemnyakon parliament when he was talking addressing parliament on the floor na yensha na fi yemra back this year.
Agenda 111. Mr. Speaker, the audit of Agenda 111 projects also revealed that a total amount of $7.9 million United States dollars was paid to 35 contractors as advance mobilization under the program. But these contractors have either failed to mobilize to site or the work done is not commensurate with the amount paid. The advance mobilization guarantees secured by the 35
clearly what is happening, because Agenda 111 no project no na say yetumi etua almost about $7.9 million in advance. Edika says yeshe na yetumi edi ho enkomo yie pa. There was also reports that almost about 293 million Ghana cedis in bank transfer was also done. Na ya we na fe ye hu supporting documents e de be sampa ye transfer certificate with bank we ma contractor we certificate we and e de man pa krono ni na ye hu bibia wo ene bibia nam. So clearly there are a lot of financial issues bia akoko koso within 2020-2024 there are about now this one says that the Ministry of Roads and Highways accounted for the largest portion of almost about 3.6 billion, followed by the Ministry of Health, which is almost about 384.8 million Ghana cedis, and also Ministry of Energy back with 216.7 million Ghana cedis. These are monies on minor SSA na obi bia sesika ko di ne ho bia no aban SSA woji sesika we nyina ba na yetumi edeboa oman Ghana eno nti no enche se mesaka ora ampamnyako the video ne tape na we go no look at it very well na fe ye hu de eko ene de ebe nyina ma mehwe se mensa ebeka audio no na fe momo 92.9 no so no so matia na fe yento aso.
Agenda 111. Mr. Speaker, the audit of Agenda 111 projects also revealed that a total amount of $7.9 million United States dollars was paid to 35 contractors as advance mobilization.
All right, 55 minutes into AS7 and
to mobilize to site,
I think I'm having a few problems with the amount paid. Your friends and the lines, to give you the audio, but we'll look at that and then we'll come back and then see how and then my see because around Pemnyako and a parliament or a deputy minister for finance on a parliament coding come FISR issues here audit report here by who, and then I'm sure Abai is going to look into it very well, especially the Ministry of Finance and the other friend is saying institutions them fit to look into these matters nina no ombeshana fe yedenina atwa so enche media of health segment in the with C4C liver specialist for na fe and Dr. Siama edin komo na fe de aka nina so atwa wo so from there na fe wo hu de ekọ na yedin komo ye ne C4C din komo ma ye share de ekọ ye when it comes to ye insu ayenom ene kwan be fa so e be no insu me sua de ye pa me bo me liver ho ban de me gire yes so obeye wo de sa na fe eno so akonanim. Now and so no mema exclusive interview that I had with a opinion Honorable Oseiche Mensah Bonsu regarding who becomes and who the presidential candidate for the MPP Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Befano as the running mate Amano. And I know say definitely their names koko out say omo sananke bia anka Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enyanoa anka omo ebepe anasa nkomu nyaya anka yemfano as the running mate for the MPP's candidate Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. But it's interesting how Honorable Oseiche Mensah describes who to become the finance minister, the deputy or the running mate Emma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I'm going to play you that exclusive and then you listen to it exactly, the Okaya. And then indeed, some of the MPs that we know are also looking into it to say consistency works. We should still maintain Matthew Napo na ono ankasa so ensambe the running mate Emma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. But like I said, we're going to give you what the parliamentarians are doing, and I feel so exactly what Honorable Oseche Mensa Bonsu, who is the national campaign coordinator for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's campaign team, and let's see whether Napo fits into the description of what Honorable Oseche Mensa Ekana is exclusive to us, and we're going to play it to you today. Now, so wait here on 92.9. So 58 minutes into 7 a.m. Menkwa humane so na mene Dr. Edin Komo. Mene Dr. Bedin Komo sa na me de ye pa because ma bi sua de senior okan nti no ano mi nsuo no me check dog no me nsuo me no me check pa asa mi ntumi mono mi ntumi me no be na me hu say ko bebre pa mi si kai Dr. kan say be say mi jai na matri break kakra enti me yen kakra sa sa Me that's it. I just send the mission. So as I catch him, so say me no room temperature. It's no say no. I saw ta krama numbi.
Wow.
Room temperature no ana me no me kakra sa. Nti atomic tremor so nti see and I saw ta no do mo forma de. Me no room temperature ne sa. Nti see anu de fine. And as see so oya me dan ya 8 o'clock pass me didi de. Oboa it is na mimi sua de sa pepepe na do ti ene de ohwe so no o sua de and yeda wase ye pa say ya fa health segment we are yetumi edi sankomo we na ye boye ho na mpenfo ne nkwadan ne omoma kan nyina no eso esua de ene ede na ode fam ene anopai
yo senior me da say na anopai so e big platform out ya mama anopai na senior die no the entire case be ma your loyal listeners na entiano so aqua amasi for C group of company workers anything through Dr. Michael Jochamantia yeah body wrote it through ma war Europe my Netherlands said Dr. Abba for now see from Ghana to Netherlands and Germany then it tells you the kind of so what +879 855 84 +316 879 855 84 for doctor na oni o ndi enkomo be pa chawo ene anope de e be say ye hwe one major conditioner World Health Organization na mayati asese ye kan yare a ejini pa nkwa efri ni nsem a ye kwa nkwa yare a eno etoso mienu eye diabetes yare na ye kan diabetes a obi baby say diabetes kura eye dey mesel ye nipedia no yankopon amaye ndi efe no glucose na glucose no de be mayati asia ni se eye se esichire nti emuna yedi no break it down into glucose by esichire benkono break it down into glucose by esichire fufuo no break it down into glucose by esichire emuno enam no nyina no break it down to glucose na yehia glucose no kakra wo ye nipedia no mu esan se eno na feed your muscles no ene ye tissues no emamunya ahoden nti se washa okodi agro ye very young those times no ye koye sports a na my glucose ye the France ya very good just to give us the energy na ye betimi dia ye activity no nti nyankopon aye ne se eduane bia ye di bia no sa glucose no kakra wo ma in a long term ebe my energy nti ye say mobilization dia na ye fa omoja ne kakra na wo say esichire dodo a ye hu wo mu no eni kwan say ebro 5.6 eko nti se oko hospital abo hu say doctor fa glucometer de kitu ebi no de awo nsa o de wo nsa moja ba no de egu bibi kitu ebi so o check wo sugar level no ahwe sugar dodo a wo ni pedia no se ebro so a eno na doctor abeka se o diabetes nti 5.6 5.1 eye minimum maximum a wose woko abra wundidi ya nanso se wedidi a you will be a friend of random blood sugar eno no ema ye hu se eduane a wudi ye nti sugar no be kosro kakra nti ya ye consider se wo 6.1 6.5 okay based on eduane a wudi ye nanso So doctor started so or record 7, 8.1, 9.1, 14, ekwa na trese diabetes in common ba be shase. Trese isi chire dodo na wo ni pedua ni mu no. Abro so ama echechire moja no. Echechire moja no saa say intin no. Say your blood vessels no. Moja was fa blood vessels no mu ko ni pedua kwa ni nyina. Enti eno saa no de how ebeto ni pedua no so enti ni kwan say isi chire no ekosoro bebre. This is the basic and then the cut-off point isi chire ewo se ewo ni pedua no. It is a bruswa and you can say diabetes. Now diabetes may go do bebre. Your type 1 diabetes type 1 diabetes say we immune system no your organ especially young upon the amount of pancreas. Adia pancreas na say produce the insulin. In fact, pancreas no produce nyama mako 4. Until you see over the endogenous function and then the exogenous function. Naturally, say, that ability to produce hormones be it is insulin. Insulin no na bebwa akwaya say safwa. So we rather more safwa na obedi kindly be. Into insulin no ya safwa udi be tissues no mo kwan na ma esichire na wo moja ni mu no. Itimi akọ tissues no mo ne muscles no ma hoɔden na ɔmo pɛ no menya. Into without the insulin no esichire no ntimi enko muscles no mo. Ti nyankopɔn ma pancreas no sɛ esichire no ba mu nko ade a ɛwɔ sɛ pancreas no produce insulin. Dan so hwade o ebi wɔ hɔ a na pancreas no ntimi produce insulin no because of problem bi a aka no ɛno na mpɛ bebree no yɛfrɛ no type 1 diabetes. Nti ɛno no ɛyɛ juvenile onset. Yawo ni pediane bi genetically ebusuani bi will be nti yawo no na automatically or that's our line no so no so enye bi but yawo the are common these days your friend type 2 diabetes.
Okay.
Eno na aye your lifestyle the kesi ye ni bebre enam na ye ri ni bebre no ensano ni no nyama na ye no mu ni bebre no ye nsusu a ye mpe exercise no imagine say glucose na was a mouth energy. Now the activities ekasa edi agro ekwa ejuma ye bibia. Then so essentially na ba ni pedia no mo umfa nya hwe. Nti ye wo school ni afra bi starvation in the midst of plenty. Accommodate. Then so we aduane bebre ewo ho because wo energy level no ebe ba from nti obia o diabetes bia no abri bia no na waye lethargic. Abri bia no na waye mre. Na ayete se sebi obi ne na akwa ma ne hunam nyina mpotumi ye ne ya obonhu se na ojolu so bebre so kire se isi kire na dose wo moja ne mu nti ye kidney ayankopon ahye se kidney ne nhwehwe efi bia ebe dose wo ni pedia ne na what they aba out in the form of urine no obonhu se kidney ne hu se wo sugar ne dose nti na ojo nso adose nti anajo otumi jo nso be 10 7 6 5 Nina no na say o body no bra ebetumi ama o pressure akosoro ebiom nipa kro na what problem with diabetes no all Johnson no nso kom so de no nso kom de no so na ne skin no so dry nti bo hu say ne ho keka ne bebre na ne honam nyina aye pese aye very dry ebi kra wo ho no mo a odidi ekom de ne intentem so nanso senior odidi ni nyina na ne so te odidi ni nyina na ne so te awehosem esan say o body ne hu say untumi yusu ediane no any glucose a wo no mfam feed wo bio nti they start feeding on muscles any tissues nti wodidi na wo so te no kire say o body ne yusu fat na wo ni pediane no any muscles na ye protein no abene ne down e the amount energy nti esichire ba wo ni pediane mu na be doso a o hawo ni be no e komode o udidi na wo so ete o Johnson tentem na wo no munsuo bebre afa ekura no o skin no so dry o nsa so titriti obo se wo wa na ese ni bibia wo ni pedia mpane bi wo no science a kire o se esi kire no kire moja no to the extent say intino yangopo amaye bi ye friend shell or myelin is a protective cover ema intino Inti isi chire be dos wo moja ne mu pe say sa protective cover no mantino inti wo was inti na exposed ama signal bia ye unnecessary signal na eba na on say 82 na on 82 na ayesen ya moa bi ni na mo ho no eye science a e kire se unti na ho de mafo be makura no sebi wa ho de wo mpem yira empo kura no erection ye grade 1 grade 2 grade 3 grade 4 erection pacho bisa ho se wan kasa kura no wo grade say na wasa benya diabetes bo ho sa face be ma no e sorry a na weni mu a na ni TAC form empo sa ho de be mu a entimi ndi ejuma na wo say ni because in teen a wo ni na no shells ni na say because of a situation when ya no mba so etimi enya problem with infections bebre because of a situation do so kai fungus ya mu abi a omo pe sweet nti bo say a situation do so no so start say o feed wo na ma wo nya candidiasis na be do wasu na be do sebi oba ni mu ne de ka ho. These are some of the symptoms emre e ma yentimi nkan ni na but you few days to the end of the week.
Exactly.
That's why so may I share some of the major symptoms no any impo complications are EDHA etediba na empo anamawa ubetu na ama wa preventing na yes.
Doc, you better say any addition no maybe what chance if in every day pa na fe hu eye type 1 ne type 2 ne type 3 ne dia kan nyina na fe nyina ye hu especially enuane aye die ene enema edesanema we nyina ba ye nom ne ye didigum ne enema ne nyina no ye bisua ne nyina every day pa sa odi aba ya twen adwesi honom na ye ba beto so clearly we might then educate ourselves as to how ebitumi akra ye ho na enema bi sei no yentumi entom yera sepa na mom no amonfo so mo hia liver tone bi o mo endai
okay me da say if I tell enige sem ne say si for see you free delivery enti baby a wo bia no number me dey to joy wo dey wo frɛ na o ka say o place order for liver tone more than one bottle per head bia ubenya discount also what the offer or say okay doctor can work Kessben TV and FM so you be ma that special discount no per head you so baby a wo bia no me so you the bebre wo free delivery no payment. That is one thing I say just to help the situation just a chronic cases arise it through a fan of brebo any diabetes I di home community me so number is 050 0040 331 050 0040 331 and answer 050 0040 328 050 0040 328 u place you order baby a wo bia me pacho ya the baby of free delivery na Maakye will say C4C Liver Specialist Hospital, you were all over Ghana and to some extent some parts of Europe. And to say, oh, person, Beji, I share our branches in our Cape Coast, Green Hill, opposite Addison Square, Garden, Aguna, or the so branch, Kessben, our Hotakra, so your Kumasi, Ejoso, Kwamo, Jachi, Junction. Accra had your Mr. your Denta SDA Junction. Branches in started exactly 7 a.m. on the dot na yapon 5 p.m. Monday to Saturday NIA Juma Mr. But Modiana bra na yenye baseline investigation in Mount Trese. Yansha organs ni na holding bibi asimato titru say ya obrebuona ya Modiani in Kenya no. Say what diabetes ya ye di ho ejuma hypertension, arthritis, kidney problem ni na no fabra. Na yesu yemfa yenimdie kakra yankopon de amaye no emwa na pomode no NCP holistic treatment ye de be ma say diet plans ke ka ho ene de ka ho nyina be ma pomode no ayentem temsel fa number na frɛ 050 0040 ana 050 0040 328 C4C Liver Specialist Hospital so brebo eye wo nkwa kai na channel so na kai say ye andro ni di ye treatment plans ni di na bribie ka say once treated forever treated senior anope medasi bebre
so medasi bebre me pon me order me liver tone no so say free delivery dey free
minim dia utumi ye
umuza ti me frame dia pa dog medasi pa ochina radio do me be say share Okay, Dr. Siama and no 18 common on a health segment. Issues has to do with the liver and then you treat diabetes. Type 1, type 2, type 3 in their Kenya. You treating now also with dear and dear Benina. So our health segment is brought to you by ASC4C Liver Specialist Hospital and I'm on Eddie Ebre. 12 minutes into 8 a.m. Before I ever Dr. Naminu Din Komo the Honorable Deputy Minister call a Parliament on the floor of Parliament or the audit report to be a to is very damning. And it is not any other ketwa sika yabobo any sika besin twem any emu a friend is saying a falsified store receipts I thereby ba be claim sika bi akono. And yet easy due diligence needs to be done, and I'm happy that we are bringing all these things now. But listen, we need to name and shame people who are behind this. Let's mention their names and let's deal with it. Now on the floor of Parliament, Orampem Nyako and some Wakayano, Yenti na Fiso, Yenshe on Kessben TV, na Yenti on 92.9 FM.
Agenda 111. Mr. Speaker, the audit of Agenda 111 projects also revealed that a total amount of $7.9 million United States dollars was paid to 35 contractors as advance mobilization under the program. But these contractors have either failed to mobilize to site or the work done is not commensurate with the amount paid. The advance mobilization guarantees secured by the 35 contractors who received the $7.9 million US dollars have all expired. The Auditor General has subsequently issued notices of surcharge to the offending contractors. In conclusion, Mr. Speaker, this audit has exposed a rotten system designed to fleece the people of Ghana. It reveals not just lapses in our public financial management architecture, but a pervasive and systemic plunder of the public purse. A culture marked by the fabrication of fictitious claims, the resubmission of recycled invoices, the forgery of stores receipt advice, and the treatment of public funds as personal entitlement rather than as public trust. The President Mahama administration refuses to accept this rotten system. In fact, we refuse to normalize waste, and we refuse to ask the Ghanaian people to pay for fraud. Mr. Speaker, the Minister for Finance has formally referred the report of the Auditor General to the Attorney General to bring to account those responsible for this rape of the public purse. Those who abused their offices, colluded with contractors, falsified records, or attempted to loot the public purse through the back door will be held to account. Mr. Speaker, the Ministry of Finance will no longer serve as a rubber stamp for weak controls and falsified claims. Going forward, no payment will be made without full verification, no commitment will be entered into without budgetary allocation, and no officer, regardless of rank, will be shielded from accountability. This moment marks a decisive break from the past, a reset of public financial management, a declaration that discipline has returned to the center.
If indeed discipline has returned, we are hoping and praying that discipline will be ensured. And we, playing the fourth estate of the realm, will obviously be looking at some of these matters that are more out due to the audit findings. And so, if we're looking at almost about 68.7 billion Ghana cedis submitted for audit. Now, a total of 45 out of the 68.7 billion, a total of 45.4 billion was deemed to be valid for payment. So then it tells you that the rest, Eban is saying. So if again they are telling us, according to figures in the a total of 8.1 billion was rejected for various reasons, including unsupported documentations, duplications, overstatements, already paid items, falsified store receipts, and receipts are there for no work done. And so I mean, how can you be callous to your own country? Oh, beji billions of cedis a wonya ho adwuma. And so what you mean yakukudro the effrontery to go back to the person who gave you the job to say that tuameka. And so adwuma no come here me nyeye and so tuameka. Dabio kroma mode name bi dia grow. And indeed sika bobo so ina me Kojo Preko Dankwah me tell me who be that. But it look as if as a sika near bonnet 1 cedi 2 cedi bi near bobo as a grow bi ne yedi. I just don't get it. I mean, if you have almost about a bank transfer, receipts and by invoices about, as I said, a buying a car over 1 billion Ghana cedis, and you have the when you saku kudrona bejina ho say yemfa say sika no emma. Hey, dabio na krono me pacho enti monam ho na fana moye ni nyina no a modi twa empoa se ene yete na kwaku ti o de adwuma na ye wonya hwe no ye de ye adwuma pa na ye di mu twa empoa no te sisika ma nyina no eye corrupt money. And President Ukaye, and I still want to emphasize on this one before I go to Totina. One our catcher is say we are, and that is what Ampemnyako has said. I mean, the Honorable Ampemnyako has said that they are not going to go through the same thing and expect different results. All the audit report are being now from Auditor General's report we waste time, air time to sit, talk about it, bring the personalities to come and sit there. You talk to them and then they tell you your name be a sikane fire, your name be a car fire, your name be assassin fire, your name be a transfer in a coye. I mean those things in now Omanpenny what say your boss say. You will look into it, you will set up a court to look into these matters. Already, government spokesperson is also telling us that the issue of tribunal systems are coming back. The reintroduction of tribunal systems are coming to deal with other cases. So if all these cases are before you, we don't want it to be like a fanfare. We don't want to be seen as ye can't na ye yakwese kukwem na ya bekengu eye system nim ye kengu system nim a na ye jahosa na ye ko dabi. And right now waka asem atom akoma so ye pa that your government will pursue and make sure sasika we nyina yensa beka. And please, when you do, I think the best thing you need to do for us is to name and shame the people. Let's find out who the people are. People who are coming in to pick up money, sir. Maybe no work done, and they are picking it. Agenda 111. Yenka say sebi agenda bone. A agenda. Nanke sefata sanki yenyanya me no TSC yenyanya ke yenya hu be toyen when it comes to our health matters. And I'm supporting the Agenda 111 project. I am 100%. But I will not support an advance payment over $7.9 million done when indeed Agenda 111 project is still in the bush. That I will not take. And that I am sure, so what would see me, you won't take this. We can't pay you in advance. You cannot bring us falsified receipts and come and pick a criminal. We can do that. Yes, sir. Because if I'm looking at you telling me that you have fictitious debt over 89.4 million Ghana cedis. And listen to this. The Ministry of Trade and Industry in 2024 submitted a request of Ghana cedi 89.4 million to the Ministry of Finance to be transferred to 5 commercial banks as government contribution to interest payment under the One District, One Factory. Now listen to this. The Ministry of Finance subsequently processed same and the Controller Accountant General Department for payment. This particular request was part of the BTAs sitting at the controller and blah blah blah. Now the audits conducted these 5 banks confirm the liability, every single one of them denied being owed any amount of government under the said arrangement. So intisanka yanhwehwem and yeko tua 89.4 million Ghana cedis. The claim is that 5 banks and Jessica Omoye 1 district, 1 factory, 1 DF, 1 D1F initiative. No? Now going to it, we are now being told that apparently all these 5 banks that we wanted to pay, so and pass out the these 5 banks have denied that they never gave 89.4 million to Ministry of Trade and Industry. 81 and the Shechi, it is Ankayansha and Henya and okay, Monday check no 89.4 million into Kubia Jessica way and their koto and home cars at one sase and nam street so I catch them to know the wabobra. This is sickening. And indeed, if it is true that these audits are giving us these huge sums of monies, then I bet you, Ministry of Finance and the NDC are buying, you will not leave a buying in the next 4 years and not come and tell us who are behind this and that you have recouped all these monies for the country. If you can't do what it means, mokramo kahubi. Anything you talk about 24 minutes into 8 minute totina Andy and Komona for we are Senamekano. We had an exclusive interview with Honorable Otsai Chimensa Bonsu talking about the running mate for the MPP. Of course, Napo is getting all the funds from the mighty minority, some major of them thinking that we need to repeat Napo to be the running mate for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. But will Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia change who becomes the running mate? And I say about consistency. And even if he choose Oran Napo, what are the consequences that will come with this one? Ibedi hun komo right after many totina edin komo we are na fe ya twaso honum totina bia boko de.
Nyame adom boko na waso.
Na nye ya. Enye 2 in 3 ya. Aga hodin ya me di gina ya me de kasa gidi na nka menya wen. I mean, no, do if you be 39, I jam bo be na me de dan so ni to ina na me da cool. Let me say we are fine. Maybe we are fine. Obi an ho diagnostic.
Oh, nyame adom obi an ho
okay. Ye nin komo.
Yeah, anopin so me chia na me chief nyina and so senior enim no this year preventive education anopin ye pese ye ka prostate no ho asem. Pese ka prostate no asem na emrepi encrofort say menya prostate but the interesting part is that menya prostate because it's an organ we a bearman kwadia you have it enye afina wo kwa kwenya prostate no obia bema bia e wo prostate no na prostate no e wo dwumedie pape bia edimam bema no Sebi se bemane oba kwishia and as a release ya insuna the sperm no the prostate no in the produce. So it is very vital when it comes to say a war be take place prostate no the function very very vital. Another thing also no say oba ahimfi hono it is very acidic. Very acidic the acid the pH a bit to me Achilles sperm cells However, insuna prostate producing is basic into neutralize for the time now we releasing yes and neutralize horse and be acid na or bana himfin intimi nkum or sperm yes so a ban of prostate no jumedia idia is very vital when it comes to reproduction. Is very very vital. However, say beme d 40 years and above the prostate no it me a chassis ye akese it me a chassis ye akese na e de ensembebre and so e de eba na ndwane bi wo ho aye betimi edi a ebebo prostate no ho ban ani edru bi nso wo ho aye betimi abo prostate no ho ban na ndwane bi te say tomatoes ya ebano prostate health dia we eat tomatoes few minim add other fruits be out the best show.
You me deep out.
Udi tomatoes pa. Yeah. It's very, very good for the
prostate. The whole food for me.
Yeah,
me deep out.
Wow. Inti mo amuntendi mo amuntendi tomatoes no. Yes, anope we bem man kwadia mesre say teddy tomatoes. Omoye salad I beat me twitwa bi e de afra obi wudi banku so a enye de bia na enkruma wudi enkruma didi a guy wudi we abe ne enkruma we enkate so a guy enso once a while no mpacho twimeko na ma tomatoes ewo mpa na efedi obanku no anase anwam so obetimi aye no sama na aye fine na we eno so efri aguji na se me hu aguji ache
yeah, say me who be a check. Agushi me who be a check.
Yes. Agushi, but now it's very, very good for the prostate.
Oh, okay.
Yes, very, very good for the prostate. Last media na ye stew. What the egg kakran so the fra. Still no mania come up by mania rich and so a man bo prostate no home buying as a man a bebo prostate no home buying now with the watermelon and so watermelon so is very good granates are also good garden eggs and so very good for the prostate and interestingly I think it's a nyame shrine pa we are still in Ghana nyame shrine pa because we have almost everything that we need to live healthy. And Duania, I was ye dear, ye bow upon Dimu in Yankopon, Eddie Shrine. And na Emra and Yuma win in our horns on a Tontina and so as our Ghana. You know, I Tontina if we Ghana ha. And Tontina is one product standing out among all. When it comes to prostate health. Mostly microphone say tontina the immune system no the bone home by what the boost immune system no with the diabetic treatment BP treatment any chronic ulcers mostly that's what we know but interestingly tontina is also very good for the prostate. It's very good for the prostate. It beats me about prostate no home by so we need yarena senya wonom no 32 na about prostate no home by so we have been so yarena about prostate no issue about yes ahon kakra and as we dey say I cancerous unya tontina 74 so a bit me abo I recover prostate no back to its normal health but in the meantime we want to prevent these conditions from coming because o chance prostate na nye kese and as a cancer no entum ansa na waseki treatment there you end up paying more than necessary you senior debia mekano no health is expensive into diagnostic herbal ye dia to ye so said this year we are doing preventive education into per ton na 74 per agushi per tomatoes watermelon orange granates and so di sanyema yi na fa bon ho ban because we believe say so apomodimu and na ne obibia ubetimi fight for so it's diagnostic about tonti na 74 mpa cho bibia wo bia ko per tonti na 74 no ubetimi afrain on 024 607 3498 024 607 3498 and I'll wait me on WhatsApp here so it was 050 162 8931 o contact ya yebeboa o senya obenum formula ni dey 32 now open so share man so ni shit senya odi eti no measuring cap na butu so no dey bun so share na miensa 3 na edu dankasa we bunu 2 e dey afra no wanom wono ma obetwen be 30 to 1 hour ansa na we didi anopa eni enwumre yes we na sa ebeboa o iye pa na obenye bi nso e pharmacies pharmacies no herbal shops etoton bi wo call kanshi drug lane ebu ho Kumasi Ashtown Colina Herbal or Kumasi Ashtown obenye bi nso wo ho etu yes opese so what check around us now when you be so send a med numbers na to dwa no 024 607 3498 or free na you be a direct to the closest pharmacy or herbal shopper ebe ona onsa aka T74 nibi on kind tonti na 74 na okwa aka so pe T74 opeti 74 na ombe yibi amount fefe amount so why fine. So it's just the preventive education.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I say 13 for say 3 2 1
3 2
okay. So share 3 a drew 2 so share 3 a drew 2 so share 3 a drew 2 come on. Yeah, I say yeah 13 for and and come on 32 minutes into 8 a.m. meeting at the Amansan for Kojo Preko Dankwah. So like I told you, moving from the finances and then issues that has to do with the Auditor General's arrears and then payables by close of year 2024. No, we're moving straight into the issues has to do with the New Patriotic Party. Now, the New Patriotic Party, a woman some way young presidential candidate here, but now they are moving on to also see some way party executives and I feel from regional to they are coming to the headquarters where they're going to deal with chairmanship and I feel so secretary in India Kenya. But there's one that is really running through that we had an exclusive with papa Osechi Mensa Bonsu on this one. But before that, watch this one. I feel to how some parliamentarians, the mighty minority, are yearning and hoping that the party picks on Napo. Then I'll come back with exclusive with Honorable Osechi Mensa Bonsu on who becomes the running mate for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Okay, so this was before Ayesona no Ebabe Cosworth and Apuremuno, the mighty minority claim. I mean, you've seen the faces of some of the MPs calling and yearning for Napo. But this is what Ora, Honorable Osechi Mensa Bonsu, is trying to look out for. Say Dr. Bawumia Befa Ubi as running mate. Qualities the presidential candidate, Ebe Hiano. An exclusive interview with us. I mean, he poured down all the things. Then we'll look at it whether indeed if Napo still fits into the discussions and answer a measurement now. Ayo Ross Mensa Bonsu at the Etu Janana. Yenshe na fesu yenti on 92.9 FM. Say that our Kessben TV so na fesu Kessben 92.9 meeting Eda Mansanson for Kojo Preko Dankwah ye the honorable Che or say Chairman Sabosuna AD and National Campaign Coordinator and I know AD come for Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and then AD come on share their coso on my name and then the party in itself on a mammy push you just brief enough you call other matters and basically the home come now we have Dr. Baumia coming in as the leader now. Obi beka yendu hodie nenso no pese me bisa wan kaso adwentre. Would you push for consistency? And if you want to push for consistency, would you want to say that the party and then a flag bearer name will should pick a Napo again as a running mate? Should it be?
Well, your constitution, I say. Presidential candidate and they choose to
yeah.
But na kochire National Council. Enti embese meka bibia me say me share adwin mu na meka sama no. Let's leave it to him. What I was saying is say any pan be to abanman wi na mo sha say yemfa we even say I contest here no. We be free mu e be say yemfa na po e so in the view of the consideration of some people, must say, "Oh, na po amwaye yankafa ni pa fro all manner of talk." They make me can say, "Papa no, between now and me say till the end of the year, when you na be so ko yobia." Okay. So omo ya tekro with Jim, a professional lobbyist now madam no. Yenya wo na your friend say, Emma Papa no, we are in the fullness of time. What you have to know, and you say, Sebelum there will be any no. Correct. And this is formed in the power for neighbor. You need the power for no. And he Nipana, Belmia be no. Should be obia, Sabi, so no vision. What I say. So also the vision now as president, you don't agree with him on anything how can the person choose you? What I say? Because we knew how also the
still, yeah.
Now so also the Obekebiano or the owner in Yajina. I made what major in the change. Also people be not being betting your yeah. That's number one. Number two, Belmia or your economist. And the minor to complement the ticket. Me Ubisamia, I would say that maybe he may not need another economist. Because I know economists will need everything that there is to know. And to be able to be also another professional background. Now, ordinary. And I say, in the US, presidents, 95% of them are either congressmen or governors. Congress is share the art and science of governance. We are governance. A man who may be the amount. Even you, crowd the embra and a yejuma. The embra the yejuma. A man number be a treasure on Sano. A dinner. What my yo? What me chini ye dia any do man in national side bit my ye. We are congressman so embra de ban wo kwa wadwen ye saying I go with not be mudo. A small back can be good. The infant.
Kessben 92.9.
Now, to near the man. Until is he going to go for those with experience in governance? That's also one possibility. The other thing, so they make and say, and is for Munipa. They're also watching. Never. No, correct. What do you say? Ansana, Oyi, Nipa. I was talking about will be a bit more complimentary ticket and also. Yeah. But where can he go for another Muslim? Maybe yes, maybe no. What do I say? If he ask me, maybe if he say the better arrangement for him may be to bring a Christian. So maybe one people exactly in one country with a common destiny. What if you are to enjoy? Apano ni abefano ne kontra ko jaba so more or less.
Yeah.
And this are.
Yeah, no correct.
So you are looking at the chemistry between the two of them. What do you say? Chemistry between the two of them, how does it work? The baby will munyina. The way in the pa. Mano. Na bit mabe boano. Is youthful but not too youthful.
Yeah.
Until we pay a younger person. But the mano. And then you feel you make a sizable proportion of voting population. The Ibia pay ubisa or the mano. Yes, or by executive no more. What I say, I buy executive no more. Throughout, fee Bank of Ghana or co-executive. And in terms of real governance and so on, would you want to be a very senior in the party? I will name party in the year and our partner now. All these are considerations. I have a bar in his choice. And all that I'm saying is that in Yamano, I've said to you that if in the copy December, so the onye, what needs to be done now, I shall say, I need the Hunkomo, reconciliation and unity. What you say?
That's the top most.
If we na it me year, senior, trust him, come. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all other things shall be added unto you. Come in, Gruma, ebe corruption kakra. Or say, seek ye first the political kingdom, and all other things shall be added. That's what I say.
Yeah.
And then let's look at what political kingdom that we want to build, and all other things shall be added unto you.
Okay, so this is a Honorable Osei Mensabosu, who is the National Campaign Coordinator, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign in someone no other to join. So clearly, ono actually, I mean, a near ma. Yade to a year in senior so a bit to me a check here who says any way and or self-fata so bit to me a complimenting the presidential candidate. In something now what here wakanina, and so you make your choice whether indeed I want wakanina no. And even if you have your choice, I mean let me know. Send your text messages and your WhatsApp messages to me now if you're making kind of who you think so bit to me the running mate, the MPP, especially Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, come 2028 elections, and home come you be the Nina Wofianum Ziga, Atanasi, with Ziga stick, and fan enough here. Now you're in common as just so. Ziga, Maakye, we be able to
Yeah, boss.
Nice. Radiadum, you go soon, Kakaka.
The Honorable Mensabosu. Only say make Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. Come on, with the
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Now, I don't need to tell people what's happened. How the account will be. Team now is super. Nanya some kitwa. So, be chat your money na. Honorable Mensabosu. Honorable Kojo Preko Dankwah. You see. Honorable Mensabosu, very exclusive interview. Aba Ubia Misan, me say a 2 Benue, and Ubia Shadam Misan running betasem.
Yeah.
And Honorable Mensabosu has told that say, Onona ma Dr. Bawumia Chusu Matopoku Prempe, Dr. Matopoku Prempe. Napo as a running beat. It's Honorable Mensabosu. And Honorable Mensabosu no dear Kotne Power, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the second opportunity and NPP for their man. So Okasa on mediocre, but Ubisan. Well, Timian can pay say on the Kebeya and Farmer, Dr. Matopoku Prempe. You get me? That's fine. But let me start from here. You see, in 1992, President Rawlings chose Aka because there was an alliance. The NDC wanted to win the heart of the CPP people because that time that's CPP. Yabani CPP. Yabani CPP. So CPP did not contest in 1992 elections. And in order to woo or win the heart of the CPP vote, then Rawlings, I would say Aka party from the CPP, had an alliance with Aka. So now automatically, one is leading one political party, the other one is also leading another political party. So they came together. So yeah, they are, as I said, Bakuya running mate, not Bakuya president. So Rawlings became the presidential candidate, Aka became the running mate. In 1996, 95 na Aka and Rawlings are kontokwa. It's year 96 election. Na Aka was a vice president, but was a running mate at the President Kufuor NPP. That's a great alliance. Then President Rawlings chose Professor Mills, as a running mate. Now, after 96, Professor Mills took over. They chose Martin Abidu as a running mate in the year 2000 elections. 2004 Oboko election, he dropped Martin Abidu and picked Alhaji Mumuni in 2004. They lost the election, and Alhaji Mumuni had an accident. Ejama nenia na esen ko oye de boa party ni wentimi anya te said yes oye. Okay. Then in 2008, they expected say kebi obesa repeat Alhaji Mumuni, because now Mumuni has taken a position, or was it a Commonwealth ECOWAS or whatever? At that time, it no ordinary swan ko betimi as a repeating as a running mate, but he dropped Mumuni and picked John Mahama. And John Mahama picked Abisa After in 2012. After President Mills called the creation, he picked Abisa After in 2012. Then Abisa After died after 2016 election. He picked Nano Pokwadman and continued with Nano Pokwadman in 2024. To social media, it is only Nano Pokwadman that has been repeated as a running mate when it comes to NDC. You understand? But who should be to say Pakosi and Mr. After, he contested in 2012 as a vice president. Chusuno. Jamaica what I say. Chusuno as a running mate, but not a vice president. Listen. Presidential candidate Bia will justify the reason why we're choosing the panel. Or justify the reason why choosing the panel. Mills justified why he dropped Martin Amidu. And Mills justified why he picked, say, John Mahama. And John Mahama justified why no here Pakosi Amisa After at that time. They said the Honorable James Abusukai. The candidate, the presidential candidate in the Nimnipa, Obetimi Abuano. The presidential candidate in the Nimnipa, Obetimi Nakoko. The presidential candidate in the Nimnipa, Obey comfortable with. But as for this one, Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, he has no choice. So be to suit Matopoku Prempe.
Kessben 92.9.
Baby, my baby, is here. So drop on a part. It is only the Jesus Christ and the bear running mate to beat me in election. So drop on a part. There will be chaos in NPP. My make catching the street. Man, catch you. So drop on a part. It is only Jesus Christ and what the near running mate to beat me in election. There will be serious chaos at NPP. So no more. Man, catch you. It's clear. Look, a lot of people said a lot of things when Dr. Akufo-Addo chose him, but he justified it. Repeated, say, Akufo-Addo repeated Dr. Mahmoud Bamia in 2012, and 2016, 2020. So give the same opportunity to Matopoku Prempe. Jamaica what I say, give the same opportunity. That is one too. Dr. Bawumia, you asked opportunity, second opportunity from NPP. We see another opportunity. Because I count 9 pe. At the quantity of count 9 pe no Matopoku Prempe ka hubi. and a beka wo nine pe. So you cannot bypass Opoku Prempeh. No, or can woman I can nine penno. And confirm you that person. Chaos, baba, when I'm a catcher. There will be chaos.
92.9. The
Your toss will be and no matter Opoku Prempeh Kwan Kahoma or lose election. They said they are Kofokan. Thierry. A young one pass. Professor Maakye Quay. Professor Maakye Quay. The report nearby. Almost say, and Sembia, NPP for the big kind, and a man, a Kafa Dr. Maubiaho, and a man NPP for lose election. Nayam one pass over Jama to Opoku Prempeh you. Tama, your body did say on the air running meeting. Shall someone call for Kafar? NPP for now. Yamoni Dino, agenda and call for you the Tiama to Opoku Prempeh, and then committee now and conform NPP for Abukuta radio and television stations. Our more radio station, TV station. Ejina ho super na pop. Obi anka ho asem committee no report na. 92.9. Obi ntimi kan Dr. Baumiasem say e be limited chances. 2028 to be a Kananutuba. The people should also keep quiet on Opoku Prempeh, because if you read the article 60, that talks 64 60, that talks about the vice presidential candidate. Was it the vice president and the presidential candidate are all elected on the single ticket? And you think that Ghana, your vice president didn't mean it because you're too bad in your. So you should maintain Dr. Opoku Prempeh. I'm telling you by fact. Kokwasa, lobbying, yet faha, ye disgrace will be, ye say, ye antics, agenda settings, and all this thing to run a pot down so that he can justify, say, ye be the Napoko Assembly, they should turn it, do it the other way around.
Okay.
But so drop on a part, it is only Jesus Christ. The bet me as a running meeting. Okay. I'm telling you, you should maintain my Opoku Prempeh and go. Okay. Problem bien no. Nana post your back sachin. Okay. The credit eba kope. Adie bi obeka bi a won transa. Onye Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Nkrumah mo no me philosophers. My Opoku Prempeh na tumu do woni mu dey. Wa ya writer o yes. O kok parliament on be catch on. Ayi Ricket Hagan ebe catch on say my Opoku Prempeh not to move dog. Was yet your friend say intellectual discourse our parliament. That's fine. But your best friend say, I did be a back of public be a part of your own trouble. Okay. You know the theory of KSM? Yes. KSM a political incorrect. Was see in those days. Sir Rollins come baby no bekasa. The speech near a natural man PV obey. It was statistically read from the paper. They will see people like Kwaku Bakos, Obamis those days, Haruna Tez and all these people. No, no Moody Agro, no Moody Incommode. They wouldn't pay attention to what Wallace is saying. Paper no so no copy you of natural manner. There wouldn't be any mistake. But when Wallace, or Casavier, paper no piano to no pruning no the Canada. That was where the Kwaku Bakos and others will start paying attention. Okay. Because or because someone sambaba, please. Or 2 for catcher no and man Dr. Baubia do know. Okay. From now in Sambia Bekabiama, a man the doctor some no I go for yes in name say. Okay. But Opoku Prempeh is super intellectual. Okay. Or massage in PA. That's all. Okay. Ziga, and you're telling kind of 56 minutes into 8 a.m. Or messages and making can be a man. This one says, my name is Clement Oti Dankwah. I'm a media student. Please, I want to know more about talk show. Kojo Preko Dankwah. Okay, we'll talk about this one. Ebedi hun komo na fi ahead the echo. Enche imbe for better na Nana Kojo Eje Yeboah. Nana K, aspiring national organizer of the MPP, and I face Alexander Koko, former parliamentary candidate Ma Botiano English man from, and also a better na fi yedi and komo ye panam. And my wedding komo na ye ne of Batampa Process Center for Eddie and Komo. And then Nana, sorry,
Clement Oti Dankwah ye bedi nkomo mema eye Kessben University for number 1 na oni eye chancellor edi nkomo more. So we're going to know more about talk show party Kessben University at the Bema Media Studies there the number 1 omo the Bema pint menstru ye the bibia Bema na ni nkomo ye no about Tampa Process Center for Indian nkomo na fe yemra back na yembe twa eye discussions in so doc bia boko there Eradi adom kakrakra eguso ankasa. Atani na mefepa.
That's when you the second time compliment.
Yeah, mefepa. Yanko Obatampa Process Center dey na moma yen na no pay.
We dey mechia etiefo ajemre samre ehwe na etie Kessben radio ne TV. Lebia me kasa me ba ha masam ba kopa na me beka. Prostitute wasam na me beka. Nti se wo temi nka sisi a na enene de kan a wo tiemi a twiban we fidi no na tiemi very well because me was some de edema e koso abodawuro etufo amemafo se wo mo antwimban ye if you say about Tampa Process Center ye wa de pama wanya e wo prostitute nti no obi antiemi the chance say prostitute ya dey mema nko ade bi ameka ne sa fi say sa ne nkopon ye no ya dey e ka prostitute ya honum akwa bi abata adwunso twa no ho na enum na adwunso todo bi ya dey adwunso free be mamu ko e free adwunso twa no mu ko e be mamu nanam na yankopon bo no adwumati true bi say so ba ne be machia sperms na free baby free air ko oba no ho no eduru baby prostitute no no a edi su bi boa sperms so say de be ya ebetumi anantin tem so akọ oba no ho na sa ho na makwa we oho a timato eba ho ehono na ehono abo frɛ no enlarged prostate ana benign prostatic hyperplasia na ehono edi susanso bebre na eba na susanso keke susanso edidim saa behwe na edi nipa no konsedo tidi bia meka se prostate start wa eti se de wudini edi itu akire so opeso obo tu okun wo ye de na obekun because ono na adwuma so okun nipa ntino ode tu akire so dia ne se obi eni ho a obekun saa na prostate atie start free access no a edo ko na edo ko nsiedo na start wa mo adwuso pi anajo ti o ho na start o ho na odwuso buru be se miensa eko nine so de bia consistently a se o ye careful egusu ama wo odwuso pi anajo na bedu baby no odwuso kan na se wa ma ho ya ha na odwuso agu ho odwuso ni bi no ono akọ a se Johnson kan no am ho ya ha na odwuso go hu na bedu bebia fa Johnson kan wa okojan so odwuso a na se de ese o chima ansa na otumi adwuso we jan obedi mre be fa mre kakra ansa na otumi Johnson aba edidim sa bedu bebi no bedwuso bebi be hu se Johnson bi ai se oti nka se Johnson bi aka nti aka Johnson twa no nti odwuso enche bi na Johnson asan de obio na asan ekoso okodwuso no se ya be na bedu baby bajunso be wi a wudu ba mana se obo ha mu no be hwe na junso bi asuso o pant no mu ono na yesa ono abetumi ama usisi ayo ya obetumi ama obama sam akofom se we be ma ebetumi ama wajunso agu hu a wonim se junso de onti se junso de na wajunso ebetumi ama wajunso boja nti eguso a eyesa no nyina no na ekonanim one day obesore se obajunso na junso aka wayase eno no ase edo hospital na de do ben show bemam ansa na otumi ajunso ebi kura de se na yase furu ase ansa na otumi ajunso na yade we na edi memanya bebre na oya eba obe hospital ampa because say what wanna say wo tibiemu na emfata ana so wo tibiemu na say yade a obe hospital a wo ko adred be ma wo no ebetumi manage ojunso no but entu yare na se woni baka say they said mo ka say management manage ojun so obetuma da so sa ko say bia obewu eno no wonya e wo sa tibere mu a omu num say do no say obi tie mi a the make kind kure obetuma dance say wuja say do no num be say be na otwekra be na so ntona san I started den edo ne din de tamsulosin and I say finasteride do menu na sa do na abofo de manage yade no but into yade na say na when yankopon ya madoma ma duru a etu yade na say because positive na sato that say kase a ne numa say ekwa kase enkosi say ebe shrink no uhun tawda na medone de ni say ebe shrink positive na ayakase no anormalize no ama nsunsuanso bodi nyina eden ejai na afi na ho atọ enya ade a wokonom na amanage ojunso keke debi ebetu yare na se be shrink positive no be baka say ebe dwodwo na say ebe positive san fon etinda dam na afi na wa okay this me kan wasama na mekina ni breso because me hwe ni pa aba ma so ye free time ma start ejuma we hwe ni ayare for when ya ba ya da sidi a na e ma hoho a ne enije se yankopon na me so na e de bo amanfo saa ti se me ka se wotimi nka na wo saa tibenu mu a man dwine se bia wachinchin akọ mmemme bebre a wanya ya asenti no umbiame pemechi akwan wo modia na gifam noma me noma ni 0553 800 678 0553 800 678 na frame yo fifi prat last stop e wo yenya no wo kaso na me wo baby the fifi prat last stop e wo yenya no kwantompo no so udu kaso a wo be kaso enchi Okumasi station uko station wa petrol da be binibu san say papa me share me fifi down junction fifi down taxi unya taxi na kache da ba so bi so batampa usi ho a obena ntebe se mitumi ensa na obedu makache oba ya be testo a confirm ehu o yare no ni sunsanso a se de ayewa yare na ayewa fa eni sunsanso ho na afide am aduro obenu aduro na afina ho ato na afina woni age entino se wotimi nka fam normal na frame me san wo agents wo emiami bi ti se sunyane na se uyo sunyane in other places uyo bi a ya confirm se wo prostitute ya testo and confirm se wo prostitute ya fanoma baby a wuti baby a wuti no man se ben wa fanoma no na fei twibran omo na koto edo ni bi na ebeboa wo sunyane no mani 0539 122 799 sunyane 0539 122 799 Kekos 0249 12 4716 Kekos 0249 12 4716 Kofodia 050 740 4737 Kofodia 050 740 4737 Bibiani 0243 68 69 38 Bibiani 0243 68 79 38 Kumasi 0249 another 49 61 66 Kumasi 0249 another 49 61 66 Takrade 0244 no Takrade 0246 04 34 58 Takrade 0246 04 34 58 Takwa 0244 92 94 01 Takwa 0244 92 94 01 Borga 0243 0242 34 8790 Borga 0242 34 8790 Swedro 0558 71 5581 Swedro 0558 71 5581 Oba Kessben heya ase heya papa bi di Mr. Francis oton bi wo down ha ndi say wo Accra ne environment ni ma ne environment na we bi ya test wa we tun abo ha betobi.
Okay.
Obuase 0241 93 06 25. Obuase 0241 93 06 25. Doma Hinkro 0241 799 793. Doma Hinkro 0241 799 793. Mr. Biaso obi o sati bi enimu no ompa machi akwan ada se obaba ya kache oba be testo am ahwe pepepe wo ya testo a confirm na opposite uda edosu na wan ma wo hunto no mpacho ko bebia mabobo diama no masi ko ko aban bi ato na di aboa wo.
Okay.
Me sure say positive say de bia meka say positive de utwa me ho a ayasa ebe dinama because me hwe nipa aba me akache omo ada se die ni ba bia nipa chinchin akona omo aba na omo ka na mtum se yankopon ache me eduro bia me de bo adasa se wotimi ka de bia me kan se yaka positive duro pa ya sa utwa Africa ha nipa me nsa na me nka ho a enye no enwie pe en no kranso so wotimi ka eni bi so na me ka che no pe me chi akwan na yami aduma ho beto me damo ase.
Yes, so yada se pa ye ne Obatapa Process Center for any no AD and command doctor atena so bobo number sini na no na ho TV no so sesi an ntin wa o ira ni nyina no utumi efa o number 8 minutes into 9 a.m. meeting at a mansanson for Kojo Preko Dankwah nche me ne menua Alexander Kokun ebe hyase na ye di enkomo sesia. Now this one says this Mamento we na fe yentwa jumedie ne so Asante Achim Petiansa Traditional Council ene Petiansa Development Planning Committee say memfan to Petiansa fo nyina nim mamo Asante Achim Petiansa nyina Traditional Council say men kanche mo say Easter homecoming no and I feel say fundraising no say ye di see ultra modern community center no say ebaso na ebebaso ankasa and into no Easter homecoming e die one mano na wa ha hu yie pa etima motime nka mano ne na fesu baby bia otime nka bia wo fi Asante Achim Petiansa bia no Traditional Council say men kan chere say Development Planning Committee for say men kan chere say homecoming Easter homecoming no wo ye nimu no momra na yemwa na fe ultra modern community center na yesie no ye betumi asi na akoyie eno na wo heze TV no so wo Facebook no so betumi ahwesisi and it is one of the ultra modern community centers omusi wo hono Petiansa citizens mo wo Ghana ne amano ne nyina no yes let's rise and build na de tienie Saturday 4th of April cross country games no ebeba so yebedi agro ye pa agrede mpemfo ne nkwadan nyina bafie agrede obi ahia na fe na dwendwen ye ho de esefata sese ye die I don't know games no yebeye no Saturday 4th of April and afi so sa 4th of April na so no yebebo football gala competition no ebeba so and into football gala competition no ebeba so de na ese nyina yeba na ebe support obi ba JK ne omoma kan nyina esan se ehu hia se nyina no football de nyina ebom sa and I will call Sunday 5th ye Saturday na Sunday 5th of April 2026 ya make one same ya musical concert in sorry ni nyina no yebeye musical concert na yasan aye health walk wo Sunday 5th of April na edwada 6th of April no na no so no grand deba no dwabo na nkasa ye de ahyehye so wo Petiansa Presby Park honom ene ye de be hyehye so 10 a.m. sharp na ya hyase enti no wa pesa wo sponsor dwumadie Asante Achim Petiansa fo nyina ma pesa mo sponsor anaso se mo pe information pa na mo hu de ko ne de ba nyina de a mo friend number si na mo ne mpemfo endi enkomo 0244 961355 0244 961355 and I say 0244 941766 0244 941766 na woni mpemfo omo Traditional Council ewo Asante Achim Petiansa Traditional endi enkomo and I say Development Planning Committee for no so nyina Eni nkomo na afi monkoboa na monhwe ema petiansa entumi enko nanim yie pa eno ntina no ne nkaibo a mpanyimfo ese yemfa mamo ewo ye Kessben so eno na mede ama wo sesia no sa so na me kan kire wo se eye Great Kingdom Medical Hospital ese me kan kire wo se omo hospital no egusu a eye adwuma na hospital a wodu hono ma sebio unhu se environment no kra no tumi san yare hospital a wodu hono ma otumi se yes a doctor for the nurse for and also say na you say hospital no waba announce say wo baby fufuro da bi hospital na wono but nurses for no any doctors ni na no omonim seriously ne omo reception kwenti no we yare no kra no otumi say eba form kra ma wa ho eto ye pa ye no ma ye pese awo ye pese ye wo ne ehu gynecologist for ne omo maka nyina specialist papa de ne nyina ewo Great Kingdom Medical Center and as a hospital ahonom na wonsa ebe common ye no so ye pese ye general surgery e bit say plastic and facial reconstructive surgery e bit say BBL my ne liposuction ne tummy tuck nyina no sa tike ya usisa no bududuru twu ya ubisa be me so physical ma na twa ticket na ko ye take ni da akakoye bi no me pa chowa ko Great Kingdom Medical Center and as a hospital ahonom nyina no ye bi ewo ho neurologist ewo ho ye nem na ye pese ye hwe ya so ye ni ene afe ye minimu nyina no ye nose and throat ENT services ni na ewo ho eye clinic eso ewo ho dental and afi dental x-ray services na ewo ho yes no ye nko ne ye nkohwe me no ka se wo se no unhwe da unko dental clinic kwanko he se wo se no kra da chi bia te sen unko hwe bi da me pacho wa ko Great Kingdom Medical Hospital and Center na kohwe sa nema we nyina omo x-ray and afi so omo scan ECG bibia ededem kama afi so no omo inpatient admission award ne de kama ahono manya afi no bedo ne yesem pain no mpade ebie busu yi papa etian ntem na woni Great Kingdom Medical Hospital and as a center enkodi enkomo omo ekropon opposite Kingdom Estate ahonom ana omo ewo identity ntem na woni omo enkodi enkomo eno no obefre numbers we 059 372 2619 059 372 2619 and as 0530 84 8502 0530 84 8502 na woni Great Kingdom Medical Hospital and as a center in the enkomo yanko na fe mene mi senior man including komo Alexander Koko na yenhye dwumade na senafe yenhwe de wo text messages in na no e ba cho betumi de ni na eso aba making kan ni na ma afsin kwablan bi Pokwase Bengazi says MPP can't appoint someone to be the flag bearer of our NDC party. Even if we choose our vice president as they have suggested to us, we will still win the next coming election. Our future is bright because of the good works of President John Mahama. Vice President can easily beat Dr. Bawumia. Anybody who will take over from President John Mahama will beat Dr. Bawumia. Greeting to Honorable Delali Sewokpo and then Madam Rejoice Asiwumi Omuina Otrobo constituency Hona Omuina Ewo. Yeni nkomo na fi yentwa eso Alex Michel bi abokode.
Mejo so menua nyame adon TV bia eboko.
Ye de radiase pa. Yeso ye hu ye kakra egusu an kasa no issues no edoso kakra but ebebo ehumode say betumi attach on it, but of course one of the main ones has to do with the tension that is happening with the Middle East issues, and then the effect that we're looking into on the global, especially at least the war is still ongoing, so we still look at it and all that, and then we'll look at the financial issues that on the agenda 111 and other matters that we need to really deal with in terms of AAC Kasem and the economy. So these are some of the things that we're going to look at today, and then we'll look at. I mean, let me start with you with this one. Clearly, our party grassroots are not happy. I am sure you've heard about it. You've heard about communicators and others also now saying, say, they are buying no, some are making, valid points to say that once upon a time we sat on radios and communicated to say that previous government were doing things that were bad in terms of positioning man, wife, cousins, nephews, sisters, and everybody on board. Today, they're also feeling and seeing the same thing happening in their same party. It looks as if politicians do not learn. Maybe, I don't know. But the cry of your grassroots. Yesterday, it was interesting that we had an NDC communicator here, and he never, did the needful, the way he's supposed to do his job. Because he feels that as well, Jumegu and all that. I'm sure you've heard of Anita De Sosu, a former organizer, also championing this cause, saying that you're careful, obey the demonstration, on this one and all that is not really helping. This back and forth of your bemo, your grassroots communicators, as a Ibidua and Yama essence, there's no new to us, but this is happening again, to the NDC.
Mamedi kan chia etiefo na me chia wan kasa so na me chia me constituents for nyira so them say baby aniama ekika ekono ebedu bedru a say we flag bearer na we ba contest elections a as I say party no any will entrance na yen drafting an agreement. It's very, very important. Because your constitution no say na political parties. And to me, no, Anameka say constitution does not elect political parties as presidents. It is individuals who are standing on the tickets of a political party na ye elect mu. And it's a president yenya electing the pay. Na to me state no di amano no or no what to me say or where appointed with A, B, C, D and they are various positions. And I had to say party na originasu edi ye original power no. Sa party no any su to me. Say far away her. Party no need that to me no. So I had to say wabage na your platform so they are winning power. But at the end of the day, no party no any wusu to me. And ti nkrofo a mo ye adwuma e de ma party no mo aye mobo. Na fe president you see the discretion. The appointee nkrofo the share various places. And nothing I make can say, yeah, call your name no. Obi biara obeba so oba bejina. You will sign an agreement with us. Because saying to me, enye juma na ye be bre ewo iwiaso insu to na ye nenam so
92.9
na ye be ye adwumadin nyina na obi be aka kire say enye chobe na ye dey win elections. What is ansem here sebi so won mami position crap, don't come and insult me. Don't come and insult me. Yes, ye na ye pe na ye dey a platform ema. And I would hear the away. If you don't want to recognize hard worker, grassroots fire. So believe you say and yet chobe na ye elections are fine. Yati say and yet chobe na ye elections. And the elections are na ye winning no. Ye chobe no. Just you be kan ya no atum. You know, when you talk like this, what the shen crofo ebufu pa because sebi nkofo abraham party you niama ye de ye elections no ye mubi ye de nyire bi aye in terms of strategy, in terms of financing, in terms of mobilization of people ya ye nyire bi e dia ma party no. Now we try radio so now we catch say enye chobe na they win elections no. You know, it doesn't make sense. So be kasa So who yanim say at the end of the day, and you'll be an Benya appointment. We know it. But say your appointment no so na sabi me and meeting hey me call be officer just a my call introduce me who e di akire nipa na then omo work grassroots no omede me call be office me call him me call try house na o ma say ye me bra inside me call inside ye kasa ewe ye do na or the envelope mami na kan say me na with the envelope mami envelope me dey go here then enye no na me buy dia me ne wo be kan ye no so what to me here no a metumi asort wo krapo. That's what I told the person. You know, so at times so the me man on me pa on get the you know, because it doesn't know me. You know, and these are the difficult situations. There are certain places, I mean, to me, in fact, I can't pass there because me home crop for now. Now I had to say one crap or wound to me and yes she and momo. To me yes she. You know, so some of them the way they are behaving, you know, they should sit up. They should sit up. Media my henceforth, no, who bad as a flag bearer, we should know they are with the my party. So that I know that I'm dealing with my party chairman, I'm dealing with my party secretary, I'm dealing with my party organizer. Because meaning say all appointments are who want no, hey, be with the 40% at my party. Will 60%. You see, these are some of the things a man, elections, ne be mu, ajiro mu, no mu di frag berechi, no mu di frag. The party work ankasa mu nyebi. Party work na ankasa. Omu nyebi. No mu di amodi nyina akọ frag berer nchen. Because omunim say se frag berer hu omunim a se 2 minutes ba omenya de omuhwehwe. Na ya jai work no I wo form say yen no because frag bearer oba ejuma me no ye say frag bearer ba je na ye call grounds we make sure say ya mobilize at times we to me sorry how much na woni nam crofo so na wo make sure say so ba edom na obeba be chia wo ho no onu ankasa na di beji hu na ye be yes adwuma yi ya na obi be tran radio so no be catch you say enye chobo na any election la wow hey ya na sa mami yo kan sa asem ya ogina we na wa born asoma man Kessben what is the mechanics na wa born asompa man because sebi wo wanya baby atra obi abre wo party no mu wa bre pa wa ye chobo e no onya hwe baby wanya atra no obi anka say you don't qualify but in sebi kan insema obi a onya bi no otia nebu beto dem but you don't go out like that, you know. So there are so many things your movie but I will say grassroots no ye name bia mo to me ye and ye best remo obi anya abotre ye go so fighty and at the appropriate time no ye nyame adoma some of you will be taken care of and so obi anya abotre because nyame e koso no because ye movie we were leading we were talking and yes ye nam keke we were trying to convince people to join us and vote. Yes, she said, Bebre. A man Crawford personally, near my mission Crawford in trying to convince them no make a trouble. Say, I won't depend. I want to make sure the name. And no pay a minya drop me packing me kaya. Papa, be frame. Or so call head office and oko Jimmy normal. Because no man na be the man no na no man na yiran until call head office. God enra Me wo na obi frame say akoga say on fa me normal man. You understand me? Enti no knowing papa no na akose ope me number no na akoga so ni number no on the phone so. Hello friend me. These are people we have used in the party. Or printing press or printing. Your friend was saying posters at the Maakye. You know, so when people have done all these things, no money namna she inkoso more. Do you think they will be happy with this kind of statements? I
mean, touch on the deputy finance minister's thing, audit now, or the call parliament and run on no on touch on. I said we the could be fear some meaning some covers so can be there. Obi fear some the say na. Hey sir. Hey na. Say to not to be breaky. Because uncle be fear some deja. Or address your monanka.
Did come moment pa I say and ABC way.
Okay. Okay.
I'm my bar very late.
No problem.
Then I've also named the motorway expansion.
Yes. A hard video.
Calculate it's only 2 hours. 4 hours now. That's it. Me pa I have 4 chow. Mania.
Yes, sir.
I understand your frustration. You've been there before.
Yes.
Now, BGD is a sad time. No, me no one also than them. Me can it be a no who how are not feeling it yet. What you say, brah? On your bed, I say, oh, whole constituency, not Odano. What you say? Aside that, no, you have some people outside even NDC. Because of you into your Makoto Abama NDC. And when they call you, hey, mini anade na eko. Wa monukura unhuru baby ado na esi. Ono musu gwechire omo hwa ono nso bompa ye say, ye betimi aba wo ho. Na yin problem no watimi asolve. Na yin fi wo. Kojo anya careful. Obeka chen dey working. We dey obi asema won kan na ahye na bufu. Ne bofu na bufu ti ho dada na obi dia ba be piaso. And enya ko konkwana
Kessben 92.9
bro, I know one staunch NDC member. Let me tell you this. And the rent as one year tuning ding. They be out radio so kasama NDC. Kojo, can you believe it? The rent as one year tuning ding. Enti media mesre, especially when it comes to the communication side, you know. Kojo unim say NDA about politics are me a bias. I will always be biased towards the group that calls communication. When I say the group, it's a big umbrella. I wore Syria callers was here.
Yeah, you've been fighting for them, yes.
You wore Syria testers was here.
Yeah.
You wore communicators was here. Because Jumana Kokotia Oyi, who be a phone lines this is here. Ubi to say about Wabuashi. Phones be 15 the good anymore. And or try one kwa number. 2 bones and the course and the baby brana hijack will be added and the back of them. And San Wakatikati other course, no, we are called the next station. It is so more. I go ever so free hano. Now, but what's any fee? No, our cost stations bear 20. Or the one message in the number. Abraham Abu for me, well, Dean may use you. Now, but where we are, none if you read to know. Mr. Yes, sir, said your cook as a baby who had went to me for honor. Appointment started say, but now within P. I was of 5 years. Hey, you're trying with the no. The travel, dear travel, dear number, so jar of because I don't quite want to hold the coon. Intimacy. The communicators in Sonia Mea Madum, when your appointment, no. Mun chamaning Koshamunianum. Koyamunina, the bit appointment. You people should come together. You know, say, But don't say go corner here bana me come be say ya. He will be high boy ya fanyamo. Say basa na wo party degu. Na mo ho akire mu no mo fira ban mu. Me dey me to sa anwum ni bi mo.
Na ma to sa anwum ni ama.
Me nyuma me to ama no say. One more any appointment they should consider. No mo nyai so mo akro na san pre-contract no. Monka siya callers e bia 2030 mo contract kese baako. No mo so fancy so mo sebere no mo so abusiafo hunu se yenso yenkrofo join the party ni bi. Kojo this proposal and I'm telling enkrofo ATM in the Syria callers, the full soldiers, the communicator, the reason why I'm fighting to become national organizer is to put some of these measures down. So far as yenum binyame boy na mo full soldiers, Syria callers, communicators, pushia me continue as national organizer. Ya ba, I will secure say whatever that have to go to everybody must go to the person. And the Dijana de opposition. And the Dija greediness na de opposition. Until we will not sit down for that thing to continue in the next government. And this is for me tearful now. It's a good cause because me, every communicator, every CR caller, every CR tester, any omukre manage Facebook here from Sempo. A social media managers, no. Yeah. These people are doing wonderful job. Because you told us social media now share and sema omoka. If you want my okay crown na yamasho. Now so them say dia watchre. So be take you on what they watchre here evidence what catch we are seeing now say. Ekwoku akodi boni say e wo bi message ase o no pick no do kokko to abenya problem and so kwadon krofo kan die hu omodo amoma party ninti too many ba na neglect wo mo se see ya call us amu hwe Kessben anopay amoye delegate minim se mera na ba ma ye nyina san akoye election ne foforo de but me bomb pa ma mu nyina so mu nyankopon kram pagya mu mfiri ba bia mo no na mu nyina mumra constituency level mumra regional level mumra national level now yeah, because if you've been there you understand problem no na me sha mo bokas ye be make sure say obia the would deserve no ne nsabeka and this for hwe no mo sakra ne emam na kwadwo so ka say me de mba fie ha no maba ansana bia ye be dwampo hwe na me wura okay say energy minister no say ye wo full I bet me are taking Ghana for the next 6 weeks. Is it 6 weeks or 3 weeks?
They said over 5 weeks.
Obwa.
What's it?
Obwa.
I almost see over 5 weeks.
But you say Obwa.
Yeah, people for crying about catch say you share a year to go.
I so cry. Challenge no. On for cameras. On for media for. No for mon tank park cry. Those fools ni go. Oni me dey kwaso. Kojo Dankwah a crude importer. Let me use Central. Central a crude importer. I will be a refinery. And or no private company no. Ne oil a water. I will be refined no. And a buying it in the near to so say. And no. And a buying the war for the next 6 weeks. A buying the 1 gallon of fuel. Government as this current a buying a tissue. Any 1 gallon of fuel, say a buying fuel in the private companies. Because you refine now. You refining we are any dia. Obeti me ka say Cote d'Ivoire for say. Omo top me fuel on this price am me dey go top profit. And you mind dia. Well, on baby many brother wono. Sene. The entire me say, to ya no be beboa ma to ayedwuma. Because first of all, the information I've gathered, they say the current the current CEO, any
with the member what you ask about
the current CEO I told a friend to say musi what current editor combators yes so on the team me banabaso me only say me fair on the team air force so be asen ko man crude na yenya e wo capture point no Combine the DNA woman, young farmer woman. Kojo, finance minister show interest. The government itself is show interest. Energy ministry needs show interest. Sir, your cost ye the cost say, ye percentage of crude now, Mr. Kwaku Yenano. Ye told the much China for. Not Ghana for Nensua, a year friends, oil marketing businesses, no. Aqua China, Sanko talk. Eddie Abagana, near very fine. But the surprise now feel say what time my director. The about grammar for prices about from the say. I buy ne time or more. Almost uncle to your import duties. Henti ebema fu no ne bo kra san ba fom. Henti akwa circle. You too free Ghana. Ni asipo de kwa China. Ni asako imported from China. Ni ebu aba Ghana. Adan ye hire hoza. Adan ye hire hoza. Ti masre mampani kwadwo ni se meka problem na am the solution ato aso.
Yeah.
Mampani tie de yenum bi ye kana ni yemu ni ye pe. Na ye portion na wo crude na ye tuo no. Yemfama Ghana for na ye refinery no. So the only private people ni near. Nyame adom to machines no matoto bi e replace bi. Ye adwuma. State na nkasa fire de enko. Na so say change goal arrangement no. Never ye only state owner.
Okay.
Yentimi changing as a partnership no so akoso betimi akoso a.
Yeah.
Yen direct yen fuel no na goal and determine the price of fuel in Ghana.
Okay.
Na yen yen so say ye good private people ni so adwuma because you feel say ono ne kokre free China no the ba a cost of import ni duties ni ade na o tua duties ni dia mo man no because o tua dia mo man no development mayen ye de yen see ye de agu ono so adwuma.
Okay.
Nemo yam factor all of them involved.
Okay.
Na yenye mani nye yi.
Okay.
Ade no percentage bi enkrofo dinti. Ye bekọ so ha de akọ China sa ne akọfa de China. De o kan nyina ya tesu yente.
Okay. Eva, mera say Yom herbal lotion say men can show say wo a pain from stroke, or sciatica pains, or stomach cramps, and face inflammation of the body, and a pain beer how beer with nerve problems, and I face sleep disc and a joint wear and tear. Nina no a problem ma pan as emujo. Usisi mu chese wo transient na wachia as obre jack be pacho kope eye Yom herbal lotion ni bi Yom herbal lotion we edra me de chire we ya Yom edro tikiti we kramisa no eye powerful say Yom herbal lotion ebebo ye pa pebi na fetwitwi de hia ne se wo de betwitwi bebi eye wo ya no na afi eye wo pains ni nyina no ate eko edenti no pedodo atu pa na so peso to bi pa de ko pharmacy bia and afaso herbal shop bia wonsa ebeke bi ewo honom Deals Generation Enterprise for and this sa eye drosronko ayefa no Yom herbal lotion ede aba mamu kumase no benya bi ewo ye Misty Herbal Ashtown and afaso Freddy Mens were Ashtown and then Echoes Farmers was Shaman and then Edu Krum so benya information center aye Presby Church and I say NJ FM no monsa ebeke bi ewo eye Edukrom Eastern Region hono nyina no wonsa ebeke bi wo honom wo so opedudu atuo na opesa wokoton bi no so no friend numbers 0244 730295 0244 730295 and after 0302 945146 0302 945146 Yom herbal lotion or say your body and joint pains nina a better akose neko. Alright, Alex, I mean to you on the oil because oil and issue now the Middle East.
The okay, I don't know. I agree with him. Say as our mind, we need to start thinking of ways I bet to me are refining Yankasaye oil, and yet only the prices of petroleum products, not the better form. But a bet to me, am my acquaintance so a year other products, even fertilizer. You can want some. I bet to me anya frame. You bet to me anya these PVCs are you can want SME. You when you be a frame. A lot petroleum waste in the waste in the mo. And to say near my year. Yes, yes. Well, we are open be frame honestly. But you see, we are on national radio, and there are certain things we don't have to be cano the ding never create panic war chrome because wow reserve now can was no yen them says I buy so reserve and your on one casani reserve or but there were mine no more no ye reserve because say you can say food reserve war my moi obe say one chefs are buying at all aduane na or they call go baby they be there were farm ni nyina krapo ayenya harvesting nyina ye food reserve ni nyina ka ho bi what is the Dominicans and I buy won share on the private oil importers won share say your ma license over to me the aba this quantity into the ebe mo nyina a part of our reserve. It shouldn't be say be a buying there, but the sentiment no say be a nipa no bet me I can say I'm holding it, I'm not selling. No, yes, that can happen. You understand me? But it's all based on the negotiation of buying any more. That panic no na me per se me reacted to, so that at least no, but the way I will can no. And wow, I bet you bring say bia or your behind the crew. They be a hot. You understand me?
No, don't be diabolic.
No, I'm not being diabolic. Oh, say oil media. No, make I say we are diabolic.
No, you are being diabolic.
I'm not being diabolic. He was specific to say.
You are being diabolic.
A buying a government should not say so over oil.
Oh, no, I mean, say there was my mobiano. As the minimum Casana Macaja say, when you feel. Near me a woman, including the human means.
Analogy we usually see are wrong. I am wrong. And a very good example where you should because or it is Supermurati as you say. You are the head of this house, yes, but you are not the owner of the house.
That is it.
What functions cause will fear honor?
But first of all, so you two say oil no a binding will be.
There is no doubt.
If you want to go nitty gritty, that is when you want to deal with say we in binding, but you can say there. A bind so over 5 weeks oil. What I'm saying.
I don't make us say. And you bind the Kojo. I have no me in the yard. And Sala carry a book. And you bind so you don't know about the fire and
about the boss. I think
emphasis on how I channel.
I mean, say last week I said it's hard time say you bet to me anya reserve I yankasa I bet to me I can say oh say bibi a toy war wiasia e bia you bet to me I hold you home so far as crude oil is concerned bet to me I hold you home maybe for 1 year 2 years you bet to me I can say we don't have that capacity and we should be thinking along that lines, no, just to make sure say BBC immediately, no, it should not have direct effect on us. Say your plans need you bet to me you know, because at the end of the day, no.
When can say some Ghanaians, I don't want to mention any organization's name, I started a church petition. Their commandment penny say because of fuel price now, I started cost run. So I want to per liter now buying introduce the toast.
Yes.
Only meaning so what?
Yes.
Many people have started raising concern.
Yeah, I've also seen another group of also can say a buying should come out with a new pricing system.
And non to say automatically because we don't control the world market price. What you say? So far as but the good thing is that Trump announces say will pull it back from this war. No, fuel price as I drop it.
Yes.
Crude price, no, are dropping very sharp.
Yeah. Very sharply.
I think about 50% or so.
One statement. 107.
119 something and then about 90 something.
90 something.
93 there
yeah.
Or so.
One statement from one person. All transformation we are seeing. I rehearse them say Iran for say Trump almost your baby no need room for become Montokwa. And the woman is so much here, almost a matia. Almost the woman you so on board the summer to no baby.
because support
because Trump is smart among Tiasi. Say the Trump buyer no. All man support Iran na. Iran but starting the tin no. A bema of why you be I don't know why you know the Ashe woman na say. On be woman no. As because support America and I feel benya.
Beba, mami we ne ntosisi. Happy birthday to Nana Ajman Prempe, founder, Skills Bridge Ghana Foundation. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Thomas Junior, member of the Traffic Ministry of ICGC. Happy birthday to you, Tommy. Thomas, happy birthday. And then a happy birthday to Madame Gloria Adubia, a fashion designer, man. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Michael Owahine Champon. Happy birthday to you, Michael. And then a happy birthday to Arena Sewa Asamwa of Ansila Montessori Etriman Buku. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Dr. Isaac Tufor, member of the NDC Communications Directorate of Ashanti Region. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Felix Owusu Jima, we're former MEC in Kwanta South of the MPP. And then a happy birthday to Apostle Justice Owusu Efriye, founder and leader of King Jesus House Prayer Chapel at Asante Mampo. Happy birthday to you. And it is 9:48 in the studios of Kessben 92.9. Now face Kessben TV submitting at a man sign soon for Kojo Preko Dankwah DSTV channel 364 and then on Go TV channel 121. Yet watch me the so my main kind message we na fe memra na yemfa ye hu enhyemu ye. So the situation we find ourselves today is very disheartening. The government, which is making all sort of I'm not getting it of that. The dollar is down, fuel is down, rice and oil is down, and still people are complaining. Why? Teachers are crying, nurses are crying, and why our gallant cocoa farmers are still crying? Because there is no enough money to pay the electricity bills and all that. Okay, on also need the near Sami there or they buy Kweku Bwedi patriotic voice but James says we told Ghanaians that the NDC can never be an option and they didn't listen. Here we are, cocoa farmers are suffering, light bills is killing us. Cost of living keeps increasing. Meanwhile, the government has reduced cocoa price. How can we survive? God have mercy on us. My regards to Dr. Baumia, I said John Boydu, Honorable Howard Kumsen, and then Honorable Dr. Fred Che Asamoah on Sunday and this one is from Martin John in Josu Domia Bro. Say good morning, sir. I am pleading and urging to the minority in Parliament to focus on their constituency of the ongoing MPP registration in the polling centers and stop endorsing Dr. Matthew Puku Prempe. That one must decide on the grassroots, and Dr. Baumia and not the minority. Regards to my mother, Auntie Equia Ajinkwa of Esase Buntifufu on Sonedia or de Ebaye and no. From the oil, let's look at the issues with the clock sack and a strike, indefinite strike no makona how any how you beat him solve a problem. No, we should look at them and then let's see what best we can deal with. I'll start with the Alex. One of my buying a was so Closac as we speak, still indefinite strike. And that's so I was so Yako could come almost a change. I don't assign the Danya now near Babaye, a Yensan Sambu, Yensan Shady, Equani, dear Benina. Do the needful. Let us have what it says. As we speak, they are on strike.
Strike there.
Yeah. Any easy.
The woman.
Yeah, you could say, "What would you now? They're defending them."
My catcher will say, "Can be my one."
Who the woman?
Closer, more issues, no. And yeah, and then start here. But like we always said, governance is a continuous process.
Yeah.
When you come into government, you inherit both the bad and the good. And say, hey, Adibia, I think last year they even threatened. So omobeko, and I yeli omokaya na omotia said then day. But the truth of the matter is, Niamani Bia or more Ebisano is legitimate. Say, Yebeye Amomo. Na almost so to me, Anya, the peace of mind, no, Hedi Ayo Mojuma. But no quarries were all on it, say, or minor any capacity, no. To attend to some of the things or more issue no. And say media the American say ye po mucho. Niamani bia ICC no. And yes say we will not attend to it. I think this is an agreement crap or money the previous administration no every year. It's rather unfortunate to say I ever told say you implement it and more. It's a best role. So many random challenges or minor come, and we want to do things right because Sena Woshe Sena Yelbu or minor. We are keeping expenditure very close so that at least we will not overrun our budgets. Na you bet to me Ashishe near my year. Yes, it also comes at a cost. Say your minor near my na economic indicators will point to the right directions. No, it's not something that we can say it will not have any effects on people. But in the long run, no, those effects becomes beneficial to everybody to see. It's a miserable. This is not the time I said we should lay down our tools na we can say here juma because the juma na we are sebio ebetumi abo aban na abo anya sika na dia wohwehwe no. But I believe say labor minister I think he's a man or experience be brave honorable people or experience be brave Mr. and looking at his calm demeanor too can help only affected workers no entrance
Kessben 92.9
at least there should be a clear cut roadmap you can negotiate in such a way that or on the other hand the main it can take effect then the backlog now we can have some negotiation with them and I ask you know to media can more forward no. I think say once they see that commitment on the part of government no I'm sure say they will come on board because we are all building a nation together.
Okay, all right. Nana, Kojo?
Yes, sir.
Close again. Ubisa masemi na meka say o de me commissioner me share ya bam no. O de beto so.
Commission be.
Na
me dey when e ji so who sa nya bi na when e ji.
Kojo.
So who's that way that
is say mission come not be oti. What can I say this about be mo foforo. Ah mo jubilate o mo ho amede betina hanam ka je say Ghana mamu mo grace period mo crampo de go for the nyame na onya 4-year grace period.
Yeah.
The first 4 years administration, it was a grace period for him. And things were falling in place, so Ghanaians were cool. But momo die se mutimi twa 1 year grace period da. Okay. Se afese se ba betre fidie so hanom.
Oh no.
Na heat no start say ba. I feel yeah, my topic na no ahome.
Nanaki.
Now they are chow
Nanaki. They are okay. Oh, you see, I don't want to go to that tangent. But how na that hono mo na mo create we've come in and we want to solve it. And you don't go that
on person obeko no ma for ebuafu nyesa.
Debi I don't want to go there.
On fa manfo obufu, on fa na manfo obufu. No de wakani de you ma mi kame de.
How we there.
Kojo, and say manage o. But the thing is, obi send you message BM say we read your do baby na so until o say dey dollar ba form. We have inflation about from, and so electricity price keep going up.
Yes.
But when you say come back to electricity and say so as a church announced in electricity or torn last month. Could you say me? 36,000 Ghana cedi. A church. Enti, ubisa won say, Glosak for your money a bring air condition of service no more can. Na dia mo kan ya, untimi find your politics, now find your agenda now person setting in ye say. Almost say the negotiations normally are buying no chairman in a year. I buy no chairman no move to say ni na copy 2025 nearby implementing. 2025 na buying nearby. Enti why na also implement and never better also would blame ni baba buy o chairman. All man kasa Glosak for na kasa. Almost see the negotiations starting. Omoni are buying no chairman na negotiations no. And approve. Omo request no omo yi be free mu ti omo approve in the down one ministry ni beto here and the arrangement implementation year 2025 now no aba bem the entire Glossa for ye din say kwadwo omo azumi in say ma ba foforo ne ma nya stable nti yen twen na mo nya settle after 3 4 5 6 months you can't tell us say you are still not settled. Omama additional 6 months.
Settle there, yeah, settle.
Sikana
ye
di Sikana ye settle.
Sikana ye settle. Ese wonti asiesa.
Gode.
Eti dia wo.
Oze. Ene. Omo di biri ye say. There be abaye. Ene say na ne ye kan ye. Nempo time aye ne aban na oti ayi okwai ne ye negotiation no. Mo fa chire be hu ye promise ye say you will give us even more. Sha. I am seeing something in our body politics lately. They are not careful. A time will come, Ghanaians will not take us serious. Say the scorecard and the whole. We are the first now social media near the Adrini Hunti. Yet okay now can go free. And then they could do the MTA. Send me I don't know winning national organizer. Then some way cost our own crop will be in near the Amami.
Sure.
Said the okay ye. Ye di wudi ye di 2 minimum e de na wire fa ho tie ne mo videos mo komodie I call so between even the then opposition party ne Glosak no and the Pia Bonte na say minim so te ba ku bi nso ese jama say do man fo nso sorry am so can the agreement the NDC signed with them and also onye ye and nya ho nko a ba could na so that in table so I can the agreement the NDC in opposition signed with us the cocoa farmer. Signed it with the cocoa farmers. Kojo, yes, sir, we bossy a baby man 6,500. You buy no. You buy no.
Diabolic way no.
You buy no.
Can't say a more busy stuff. There are my percentages. Percentages now will calculate it at that time no. Based on the price at that time no. And because at 9,000 plus no. We're calculating 60% of it.
Yeah, pon kra.
But when you know the time is then we you say the
next time so year later me man can
go to be see when you go farmers sign the agreement wo buy no be hu say ye say the me kan na say na ti o instead say wo be kokodro akokpo kokko farmer ne chew no wa ka kire ne say there be
almost 90%.
Now what is that for ye? Oba be mu 2001
33%. Yeah, more 90%. No. Who dey no ye change
to me no. Me buy the nya sa na tie Ghana for mo fan cheme. Na mo ma me mere. Na me hihye ne yema ni yi. When your friend say, "Wa apply, could you apply there be?" Wisdom. But you people are here defending. Even whilst you have videos of your you see Nyankopon na dey kwa. Nyankopon edi no say ndisi munye tumi no so mahama and fa finance ministry ni ma say tekwe fama ato forcing now one come back to cocoa farmers no ko ka kire won say ono nyame bua no be finance minister obeto cocoa ni 6,500 no wa be finance minister ne one ko no ko nche afraid obetumi ato 2,500 no explaining kire wo mo say percentage na me kan sa time no. The 6.5 now kind it was percentage. You see, what the monk cost them when you say na Ghana for
Wow.
Alex,
A percentage.
No.
6,500 is a percentage.
The money we
It's a percentage of what?
Okay, money.
Mr. Owu say, even
it's a
at
percentage of what?
2,500 a year the more mono.
Yes.
At what percentage? It's almost 90%. Na year the more mono. Because the ayenya wet market no. Ye ka say virtually ye the nyina na e ma cocoa farmers no. Momre no a
be a percentage.
Oh, percentage na e kai. Me ye campaign nyina. Me ye campaign nyina. E 60% na me. That is what we say. But at the time no, we calculate 60% now. 60% no is equal to 6,000 plus.
It have nothing to do with percentage.
It has so much to do with percentage.
Nothing to do. Forget to go for any percentage.
Way more.
Wanted to say they'll give you the percentage.
Propaganda now more.
This is 2028.
So.